Good evening. Welcome to Advantages School International Open House. My name is Allison Dampier, and I'm the president of Advantages. And with me, luckily today, we have our CEO, Pam Dion. Uh,
Hello.
in addition to being current president and current CEO, we are also two of the founders of Advantages. So you guys are in for a treat because you have the experts tonight. So I hope you ask us some really good questions. I'm going to go ahead and start. I'm going to share my screen and start a open house presentation. It'll take about 15-20 minutes or so. Pam is on standby to answer any questions. You can put it into the chat or in at the very bottom of your Zoom screen. There is a spot that says Q&A, and you are able to type in questions, and Pam's at the ready to answer. And we will stay on at the end if anybody has any additional questions as well. Here's the agenda for this evening, just for the next 20 minutes, so you know what to expect. Introductions, which I just covered. I will give you a quick history of Advantages, the options that we provide, how do the students access the content, basically how do they go to school, what are some of the benefits of online learning, how to enroll, and again, question and answers. Well, to begin the history of Advantages, we started, gosh, we've been in business nearly 2 decades. We opened our virtual doors in 2007, and since then we have grown. Gosh, I believe we have students in 82 different countries at this time. We have full accreditation with, well, formerly Advanced Ed, now currently they are owned by Cognia. So Cognia is the largest accrediting body internationally. So we have Cognia. We also have NCAA approval, which for any student athletes is very, very important. And it's actually quite rare for an online program to have the NCAA approval. So that's pretty exciting stuff. When we started back in 2007, we believed we were going to be a homeschool group. And that changed rather quickly. And we began partnering with schools. We work with a lot of therapeutic schools and therapeutic schools are behavioral schools or drug and alcohol rehabilitation. So we partner with schools to help the students with their education as they're getting treatment. We also partner with sports academies for young athletes. We partner with schools internationally so that they can get a dual diploma, which means they'll graduate from their school in Vietnam with a Vietnamese high school diploma, as well as from Advantages with a U.S. diploma. So those are the main areas of our company. We have our own private school, which kind of falls into all of this as well. And so students come to us from all of those different areas, and they have their own. We provide the teachers, we provide the accreditation, we provide college counseling, we provide over 400 courses. And so, yes, we've grown quite a bit from being a small homeschool model. And we don't even actually do homeschooling. Every course has a teacher. We are an official private school, not a homeschool. So I've gone over that we have NCAA accreditation. We have placement testing available. So if you have been a homeschooler and you don't know where your student falls, or if you've had struggles and you don't know what math course they should be in or what English level, we have placement testing available for an additional fee. And we also do transcript evaluations. We have a full diploma pathway. We have two different styles. We have a college prep diploma, meaning for any student that's planning on going to a 4-year university. But in addition to that, we have a general studies diploma for kids not planning on going to a 4-year. The general studies diploma will qualify a student to go into a junior college or community college, into the workforce, into the military, or into a trade school. So we give the kids quite a bit of option here. We have hundreds of course possibilities. Students can enroll with us to earn one of those two diplomas I just discussed, or they can simply do supplemental coursework. We have plenty of kids who are in a brick and mortar school, but they want to take courses that aren't offered at their brick and mortar school, or they want to retake a class that their home school won't let them. So we have dual enrollment in that way. We offer credit recovery so students can retake courses. We have credit by exam. And an example for this is my daughter, when she was in middle school, she took Spanish, basically Spanish 1 and Spanish 2. But when she went to the high school, they did not give her credit for that. So she was able to take a credit by exam, which earned her the high school credit. We have a question.
That question. With credit recovery, can we do that at any time of the year?
Oh, good question. Yes. We have open enrollment, which means kids can enroll at any point in time. The only time we ever have anything specific would be summer school, where we offer some price discounts for these kids who are doing a credit recovery or want to take a single supplemental course. But other than that, kids can enroll at any point in time and take credit recovery course, credit by exam. So yes, any time of the year. We have CTE courses, which is career technical education. That's a great way for kids to like dip their foot in veterinary or audio-visual technology, nursing, a lot of different technical careers that are out there. We have introductory courses so kids can check and see if that's something that they're interested in long term. We also offer honors courses and AP level courses. AP courses do have an additional charge, and they have an AP test that we are not a testing center. So kids will have to, if they want the AP test, will have to go to a testing center at completion of the course. And in addition to all of that, we have college courses. We have partnered with our local community college here in Nevada to offer dual credit, and students can even earn an AA degree. So what dual credit is, English 101. It's a very entry, it's a freshman English. We will offer that as alongside English 11. So they would take English 101, it would count for the English 11 course. That is considered dual enrollment. I'm sorry, dual credit. Sorry, not dual enrollment, dual credit. So online learning. Nowadays, it's pretty familiar to people because, thanks for COVID, everybody had to do things a little bit differently. We, however, are experts at online learning because we've been doing it far before COVID came along. And what the big difference with how we present online learning, it's student-centered. And the feedback that we get from our students is that's really what sets us apart, our programming apart, and what the kids are able to do. They progress at their own pace in their own place. The kids really are in charge of their learning and their learning style. They work on their own schedule and it's 100% online. There is no live instruction. That caveat, though, I want to explain, teachers are available for live feedback. If a student has, specific questions, all of our teachers maintain office hours. So there is time to have live conversations. In addition, we have live tutoring, which I will get to as well. So there is opportunity for students to talk live. But what they really do love is that they progress as they are ready. So for our kids who are faster learners, they can get through it much quicker. For kids who might be in a challenging course or a challenging content area, they're able to pause, they can repeat, they can rewind, they can go back in lessons and without the embarrassment of raising their hand and asking questions constantly. They're really in charge of it on their own. It's mastery based, which means they progress dependent upon their mastery. So a student is not going to get moved on to Unit 9 if they haven't mastered Unit 8, which is great. So by the end of the course, they really have full knowledge. Most kids will get a huge boost in their GPA going through school with us because of that. They can't move forward unless they have 75% or better in the course. So that is great for our kids. It really pushes the actual learning. Every course has dynamic activities. They have instant feedback within the system as well. Doing okay? No questions on this? Our academic advisors, when you do enroll, they can go into further detail about any of this and how it affects your students. Yes. Question.
Actually, there is a question that just came in.
Sure.
How do I know if I'm new to online learning, how do I know what courses my students should be taking?
Oh, great question. Upon enrollment, every student is matched with what we call a success manager. A success manager is basically an academic advisor. They will review the student's transcripts, work with the family and the student as to what the goals are of the student, and create a plan. Yes. Another question?
Uh, what about courses that my student has taken previously at their old high school?
Mhm.
Can you take those credits as earned credit and then transfer them into your school?
Yes, absolutely.
Sorry,
So
that was very wordy. I
that
didn't mean
was
to.
wordy, but I understand what you're saying. So a student comes to us, they have finished ninth grade at Kennedy High School. Do those transfer into our school? Yes, absolutely. And they can go onto our transcripts. If they're taking, full courses with us, they can be transferred and we can have comprehensive transcripts for them. On the transcript itself, it'll have an asterisk saying transferred in from Kennedy High School. But yes, they get transferred in. They will get their full credit for that. We never want kids to, what I consider, waste time. So if they had a whole year of education, we want to give them credit for that. We don't want them to lose anything. Um, Along with our enrollment. So we have the education portion, but we have an assist platform. And what the assist platform is, it's the complete school and parent portal all in one place. I'm very proud of this portal. I'm very proud of this whole platform. It's where our kids go to school. So students have, this is what you see here on the screen is their dashboard. On this dashboard, they can access their content. They can communicate with administrators, with their teachers, or with their academic advisor, their success manager. They can see their grades. They can see their progress through the program. They can access their student records, and they can access unofficial transcripts and request official transcripts. And all of this happens real time. Their transcripts are updated, I think, I think it gets every 2 hours. So if they finish a course, they can get their new transcript with, the same day. Official transcript take a little bit of time, but the unofficial, which counts for typically what they need, they can get those immediately. Question on that.
Yes. Can parents see the grades and real-time progress reports, or just the student?
Parents can as well. There is a parent portal. And again, it takes an hour or so for it to update. I believe that pulls the data once an hour. But yes, parents have access, students have access. It's all right there. In addition to this platform on a desktop, we have an app. So students can do it on a tablet, on their cell phone, and it's remarkable how many write essays on their cell phone, but they do, and they have that option. Oh, I jumped ahead. Here's a screenshot of the mobile app. So they can access the content, communicate, monitor progress, the entire platform, anywhere, anytime. It's a free download on Google Play or the App Store. We have dedicated educators that throughout the whole program, your student will have qualified teachers, highly qualified teachers in every subject. They are all licensed. I'm fairly confident all have master's degrees as well. Most have 10 years of experience plus. Each student will have a success manager. That is your direct contact for the school. That person will be communicating with you as needed. They develop a rapport with you, with the student, with the family throughout. And then there are tutors that are available for an additional fee, and that is live. It is one-on-one tutoring, and we've had great success with our tutoring center. The advantages of Advantages School International. Just to summarize, student autonomy, that is what our kids rave about, is being in charge of their education. They pick their time to learn, their place to learn, and their pace of learning. They can ask questions as needed, and they have hundreds of course options. Along with the student autonomy, they have a wonderful support team. The parents have their own parent portal within our Assist platform. We have certified teachers, success managers, and tutors all at the disposal of the student. And above all, we have quality learning. We have interactive activities, personalized feedback, mastery-based progression, credit recovery to college. And as I mentioned earlier, thank you to one of our questions, we have open enrollment. Classes can begin within 48 hours. So as soon as this presentation is done, you will get an email, and on that email will be a link. You can just click on that and submit an application. Most of our families, you would start with your current school to notify them, and you would get your student records. Fill out the free online application. Once that is completed and your student is ready to enroll, you will be invoiced a one-time enrollment fee of $200. If you need placement tests, it's an additional $100. And then monthly, you are charged $430 for unlimited courses. We recommend about 4 to 5 classes to be a full-time student. Additional fees will apply if you do the dual college credit or AP courses. And again, the optional live tutoring, that is not a requirement, but it is an option. So you can apply today. You can design a learning path for success. And there is our info@advantageschool.com. If you have any questions, you can email us directly there, or you can hit the apply now button. And if it's directly on our website, you can get that. And we will be in touch very shortly. Usually within 24 hours, somebody is reaching out to you, and we can get your student started within 48 hours as long as we have their previous transcripts and the fees are paid. All right, thank you so much. Are there any questions?
I don't see any other questions.
All right, well, thank you very much for attending our open house, and we hope to be working with you soon.
Thank you. See you soon.